Uh, frick, I like just a little bit. Like, there we go. Close enough. Still feel off though. Breathing into the mic a lot. Still haven't found like the optimal position to keep the mic away from my face without like breathing into it way too much. I bet on the background. Um, oh no. That was loud. Damn, that long without finding a mine shaft. Wow. Oh my god, I would be so mad too. Literally right under your nose. Should probably put my little snackos farther away from sanding. Today I have some cheesy bread that a friend gave me. And a bunch of fruity nonsense. Over here. Out of the way of the dust. Yeah, I drew 3 rats. I meant to draw 4 rats, but I didn't have time. Every year at Bubonicon, the local comics group 7000 BC, which I've been hanging out with, they do a rat raffle, because the Bubonicon's, bubonic plague, their mascot is rats. I've probably explained this all before, but I'm going to explain it again. They draw as many rats as it is the year of the convention on a big board, so we have to draw a little under 57 rats, and then the winners of the rat raffle who win the board, it's like a charity auction, a charity raffle kind of thing. We raffle off the board, and the winners get their portraits drawn in the middle, but like as rats, so they have like rat features. So we started doing little rat drawing parties to get ahead of the sheer amount of rats we have to draw. And I drew BMO from Adventure Time as a rat, and also Science the Rat from Adventure Time, and the Iron Giant as a rat, because this year the theme is robots, artificial intelligence, and like, that kind of thing. Robots, automatons, etc. And at the convention, because we also sometimes draw extra rats at the convention, I would like to draw a Porygon rat, because I think Porygon would make a really cute rat. As long as there's still space by that time. I don't know if someone else will get there before me and fill up other space, but we have to try to keep it to the amount of rats for the 57 years that Bubonicon has been going. I did take some pictures of the rat board. I should send that to the Discord in a little bit. No, I could have nothing to do with it. God, imagine if I got plague. It would really fit my whole, like, ancient medieval witch thing I got going on. I mean, bubonic plague is technically still out there. It's part of why it was called Bubonicon, as far as I know, because there are, like, rodent species in New Mexico with ticks on them that have still been shown to have plague. We just, have, like, better safeguards and treatment for plague these days, but you can absolutely still fucking get plague. So, I mean, like... Good, like, scratched up. I had these ones that I, like, painted probably a couple of years ago or something, but I want a different finish for this one, so... Sometimes you can be efficient and work with what you have, and sometimes you gotta work on the project you actually want to work on, otherwise you're not gonna get anything done. Move, or did I just... close enough. I can sort of get the inside a little bit. I want to do like a biomech one. I haven't worked on these little robots for a long time. But Scalabate made a great point that they would actually fit the theme this year. And I might as well, since the art show is so easy to enter. I just have to rush. Yeah, I think this one was supposed to be like a science fantasy one where it's like magic and it's carrying a magical sword in it. And this one was going to be, I think, kind of steampunk or something. And this one's supposed to be like a beehive colony. And this one was a failed coding of like a really futuristic, like Apple Core looking one that failed because the paint didn't turn out right. So I don't know what I'll do with that one, but I might try to do some of the others too. The convention is this weekend, I'm cutting it close. Okay, and I have to hide the Burger King logo on the bottom. Where's... I can't quite reach my stack of cardstock. slightly bigger than that. Oh my god, all the good stuff was right directly under your house. Um, hmm. Where did I put those? I have a little collection of like old capsule prize machine capsules, and I, uh, I gotta look through my drawers real fast. I think it's in one of those drawers where I keep junk for mixed media stuff. Just a sec. Oh god, this is the loudest plastic bag since Sun Chips. Oh, hey, what's up, man? I have been so tired and exhausted because of my weird exhaustion problems, and yet I persist like a zombie. Could be about the right size. Might be too big. This might be good. I want to put like a brain in a jar kind of thing going on. That might be perfect. Okay. I think these ones are a bit too big. It's like the only two sizes I have, so I think I'll go with the smaller one. Clear. I think if I coat this in something clear, it'll get more clear. Yeah, I think that size of thing would be perfect. I should keep one of these out to test the clear coat idea. I'm gonna put this back in the drawer real quick. I have so many. I was looking at my different like clear coating things, and I think the best thing I have is Mr. Super Clear Gloss, so I'm gonna have to like do that outside later. Oh no. Sucks about the alarm thing. Keep this like that or something. Yeah. Do I have like um uh, oh. Yeah, I'm spoiled to have like lived in a house for my whole life. Even smaller houses are generally kind of big compared to a little apartment. Really? How close together are your houses? Um, oh, right, apartment. Yeah, I know. I got confused between houses and apartments, but like, how, like, I guess that makes sense, but I'm just like, damn. Because no, the neighbors are like literally right next to you and on top of and below you, depending on what floor you're on and stuff. Yeah, you'll have to be considerate about noise. I don't think I have the right size of tubes. Oh yeah, can't be like raging out or anything or cursing or yelling too loudly. What's the other side? Mm-hmm. I hope you're able to, I don't know, get a mortgage on a house. If both your incomes are high enough and your credit scores are fan-fucking-tastic and the FHA service in your state is good, then you might be able to get a very lucky setup like my friends and I did. Because for a lot of people right now, getting like monthly mortgage payments shared between friends are less than rent is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure you know time of day stuff also matters. It could have even just been that like I'm guessing you had a neighbor get mad at you or something, but could even just be that you happen to get next to a neighbor who is more fussy about that kind of thing. This is like getting stuck, but I can't like, tighten this anymore to keep in place. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. Hope all your plans work out. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I hope you get to like meet your neighbors and see that they're like all right and stuff. Oh yeah, I hope they're all right. They're probably fine. Most people are fine. Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. The one on top to be bigger, so okay. Jeez. Well, it's good that they fixed that stuff fairly promptly. here already and I didn't even have to code it with anything. Oh jeez. Gotta try to figure out how to make like a tiny brain and put it in here. I guess it's probably just the kind of thing people either don't notice or don't care about, where they're like, it's fine, I ain't been robbed. I gotta go get some tinfoil real quick so I can make a tiny little blob in the beginning. Yeah. Sometimes people just don't give a damn. Sometimes forcing the door closed is just like too much for them, or it might be like old people or something where they can't, or just like don't want to put that much effort in. Okay, burp, I gotta get a little piece of tinfoil. Oh, that's good, it was fixed. I had some fun in here. It's not. It's fine, I can put a tiny post going up through the brain. Yeah, it makes sense to be worried about a new place. Someone might notice that someone new has moved in and think you're naive or something. Probably mostly be fine, but probably doesn't hurt to be a little careful. Yeah, I know what you mean. Those like security suitcase kind of things. That's what fruit sticks. Up here for this. Uh-huh. Oh, forgot to put that away. I thought this a little bit further back. Mm-hmm. So I don't risk snapping this. I think I'm just gonna have to go through here and then, because I was gonna like tie this around here and then have it going up to support the brain, but I think I'll just like have a little bit of it coiled up down here and attach it to the side. Because if I try to drill at that angle with a small of a drill, it might just fall apart. Okay. Oh. As long as you don't leave your front door like completely open, should probably be fine, but I don't know what kind of area it is. Just in the middle of there. I have considered getting like I don't want to get like a ring or anything because those are basically just surveillance things. I don't let it bother me. But I want to like freaking like essentially home Radio Shack together a little camera system where it just connects to like a simple battery and hard drive or something like that. Purely so I can see the kind of nonsense people are pulling when they drive by on the road. Because some people hit that road way too fast. Son of a bitch. Stabbing through the top. It's being recoiled. And remember to, God, something I should really do for the house, but like, there's that old insurance thing where you like, you take pictures of all your stuff, especially if it's like valuable things like collectibles or your freaking video game collection or something like that. Take pictures of everything and like keep a little record of it just in case it gets either damaged in like some natural disaster or building fire, or if it gets stolen. And you can either get it insured, or you can like if it did get stolen or something like that, you could have something to show to the police so they could show it to the local pawn shops to be like, hey, watch out for these things. So Ohio drivers are crazy, huh? Like, I'm used to drivers around here being crazy, but it's like a mix of people going the speed limit, people going way too slow, and people going way too fast. Yeah, it's a little weak right there, so I should like glue that in place, but I think like that'll be a good base. And then hopefully I can build up a tiny brain inside of that. Douchebags. God, the worst drivers are the people who like. It's a bit of a problem on a couple of the intersections on this side of town where I am. and yeah, all over town, but there are people who will fucking keep turning on like the red arrow, like at the last second, and hold people up on the other side. There's a few intersections where people have just started getting aggressive and like pulling forward to scare the people who are still turning on a red arrow. Because fuck them. I think more drivers need to remember that like every other driver is like one bad day away from just deciding, you know what? I'm gonna be fucking crazy today. Okay. Finally using some of this cosplay I've had forever. Oh, that's rock hard. That's not rock hard. Had a condition worse play. Gonna hope I don't need glue, and then hope I'm not completely ruining everything. Mm. Yeah, cars are mean to pedestrians are such fucking douchebags. Like there are people out there who have this weird sense of superiority that they have a car, that they literally think they're like better than pedestrians. They're part of the reason why I think that like I know it would be extremely unpopular and it would also cause like a lot of extra paperwork, so no one would actually want to do it. But I think there should be like a every like I don't know 10 years or something like that, just like a really far amount of time. People should have to re-go through like a short like what's it called? Like remind you of the basics kind of driving course, like even though you just have to like confirm that you watched a video, like you watch Red Asphalt 6 again or something like that, and you have to fill out a short thing that's like, what are these basic traffic rules and how do you follow them? And just to like, I don't know, just to fucking remind people. I also think people who drive big, massive, fuck off, child runner over, yeah, drivers are kind of like, but I'm trying to remember the word for when you do something again, like you take a class again, and it's just like a little sort of refresher. The word's not refresher, but it's like refresher. Anyway, I also think people in massive, giant, fuck off trucks that can like run over children without even noticing, I think they should be forced to take an extra special course that costs them $5,000 before they're allowed to drive a massive, big fuck off truck. A review! There we go, yeah. That's the word, thank you. Yeah, people are giant, big, mass off, fuck off big trucks. If you want to drive one of those, you should have to pay a lot of money to go through a special course to teach you how to drive them safely. And you have to pass the course. You have to like get certified, and you have to get recertified like every 5 years or something. And no one else is allowed to drive your car. Like you can't let someone borrow your giant, big, massive fuck off big truck unless they are also certified to drive one of those. Huh. There's a bunch of nerds over there. In my brain now, Ohio is just full of gamers with mutton chops. Hmm. Oh my god, yeah, like, I've been to Arizona a couple times, and it bothered me because I couldn't tell why it bothered me at first, but I wasn't used to everyone fucking looking the same. Because there's a lot of different people in New Mexico. Because, like, you know, it's like half Mexican population, and then there's like a bunch of Asian people from essentially from the internment camps where Asian people were kept after the US went to war with several Asian countries. And there's a bunch of people from all over the world who come to work at Sandia Labs and, you know, like the nuclear stuff, so I'm kind of used to just people looking different, and when everyone looks the same, it bothers me. So I went to Arizona one time, and like there's so many fucking white people, and I was like, we're still in the Southwest. What the hell is happening? I am even trying to sound like the wokest white person on the planet. It was just like I couldn't tell people apart because I'm already bad with faces, and everyone looked the same. I didn't like it. I don't know how people can like recognize each other in that kind of area, you know? Hell yeah, I'm glad there's a lot of cool nerd stores. Ooh, ooh, little nether portal fixer upper. Okay, I'm gonna try to like BS a brain. My nails are getting in the way. My sculpting tools. Be one of these. Yeah, that one. Ah, damn, yeah. That sucks that I got stuck with the poor areas. It's like that at most of the country, but it still sucks. Don't know what the hell I am doing. Brains and intestines look really similar, huh? Just kind of smashed together a bunch of wrinkles. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, there's a lot of places like that where I live, where it's just kind of like run down. Gotta remember that on the other side of this, I'm gonna sort of try to like copy it, because brains are usually kind of sort of symmetrical, maybe? Wait, are brains usually symmetrical? Or is that just how they look in the like scientific illustrations? Should probably be looking at the reference. A lot of space on the other side. Oh, I'm gonna need more noodle. Oh, I'm running out of noodle, oh no. I guess I could just sort of like tuck that in and then continue. I don't have enough time to be worrying about specifics that much. I'll squish some into there. That's kind of like half a brain so far. Okay. I guess a basement can be any space under your house that you decide is your basement. Yeah. Shop some of this out of here. Eh. Eh. Need some conditioning. Oh no, come on. Does Minecraft still have those, what are they called? Phantoms or something? Those little bastards that get you if you haven't slept in a while. I always have to turn those off. Oh wait, you're playing on like peaceful or something, so I don't know if those attack, but I do not like those. I gotta remember to put the little like cerebellum in the back. I gotta leave space for that. Uh-huh. I don't like phantoms. Next time I play, I'm gonna have to try to remember to turn them off. Sometimes I'll just like go underground for a long time, and I'll forget about them, and I'll come back up around and be like, shit, fuck, what's killing me? Oh god. Everyone just sucks in Ohio, god. And, like, I think it's totally fine to rant and rave about the bad drivers because I think a lot of like drivers don't realize how fucking dangerous they're being. Like, in their absolute desperation to get somewhere very slightly faster than they would have otherwise, they're risking multiple people's lives and their own, and a lot of money. So it's really like really fucking stupid how crazy people are in traffic. I have to like often just try to humble myself and be like, if I get too used to, because I've been driving for a long time, so I'm used to a lot of stuff. You forget like how wild it can be. You're piloting like a 2 ton machine of like metal and plastic and glass. You could easily cause a lot of problems with it. Trying to leave space for the cerebellum at the bottom. I think that's what that's called. You know, the like the thing in the back of the brain. Right by a high school. Oh no, the drop off and pick up and bus traffic is gonna be awful. Yeah, I bet you hear so much goddamn honking. Hmm, that's nice. They seem pretty stressed out and like scared that someone's gonna steal all your stuff and like you know who your neighbors are and it could be bad, but it's good that the service workers are trying to be nice. It sucks that the drivers are assholes. Two high schools and an elementary school. Convenient for the people who have to get to school or who want to get their kids to school. Unless it's middle school, I guess. But also miserable for traffic, I bet. Until I moved to this side of town, I always lived in kind of like the industrial area, and there was also like an ambulance depot nearby, like oh no, the fire truck depot sort of place where like all the fire trucks would hang out, and it was one of the bigger spots where fire trucks would like. It was one of the big fire centers, and we get a lot of fires here, so I thought maybe that was just the reason why I heard sirens all the time. But nah, there's just always sirens all over the time. The fuck you in Ohio? Who would willingly come to Ohio? Yeah, I mean, I think moving to be with your girlfriend was like, yeah, and if you were gonna try to move anyway, my dad's from Ohio, and sometimes I wonder if that's why he's like that. He's also just insane. He was born in the 40s, so I mean, like, but I'm sure Ohio didn't help. Hmm, that makes sense. If you had decided to move here, I would have made you become part of the local comics group, and you would have been drawing rats with us. The driving probably wouldn't be any better, honestly. Well, actually, it might be a little bit better, but hmm, big city with bald spells. That's why everyone's so cranky. They live in like the balding old man city. I didn't make this noodle the right width. I gotta make it noodlier. I want to roll this out on my table because it's absolutely going to get covered in cat hair. I'm surprised there's not cat hair in it already. It's just because it's cosplay. Ah, one of those old factories that is. Huh. Down there, and then remember that I don't have too much time to be fussy about this. It's gotta go. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Nice. I like that they have a proper, like, treasure hoarding dragon. Well, that doesn't have to be exactly the same. Change that up a little bit. Squish that over here. Oh. Mm. Mm. Oh, nice. I like finding food places for stuff I don't usually get to try. Tiny bit right there. Mm-hmm. I hope that goes well. Not. Oh god, this is getting way too smashed. Fuck. Damn it! I'll stop. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I still gotta read that book. I know that I'll probably like it, because it seems really cool. I haven't gotten to it yet. I was gonna try to check it out from. We'll see if the libraries have it. It's probably also on like Gutenberg or something. I really like having an actual copy. Never got too into ebooks. Man, I smashed that way too much. Just like, eh. Vehicle. Yeah, but usually nudity doesn't bother me too much in movies unless it's like a completely unnecessary sex scene or something. Then I'm just like, wow, this is completely unnecessary and also boring. Hmm. Yeah. It's always just such a special, beautiful feeling when you recommend something to someone and they actually like it. And it's me like, gotta get to more of the things that I've been telling my friends I would check out. I've just been stressed out. When I'm stressed out, I just kind of like reread or rewatch or replay things that I already like. Earlier today, I was rewatching Digital Circus just because I really like that series. I still have to rewatch the last few episodes because I had to leave for the rap party before finishing. But Okay, I think that's alright. Heck, I forgot to make sure. Oh, okay, good. It still just barely fits into the little dome. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to make the cerebellum. I'm gonna actually do what I should have done before and like look up a reference. Okay, but brain. At some point, possibly in the next few days or maybe after this weekend, because it's Bubonicon, which I'm working on this last second for, I'm gonna finally try to replace the I'm gonna try to replace the keyboard on my laptop. I ordered a replacement for it like months ago, but I've been too nervous to like actually replace it. Okay, yeah, so it's mostly under. So I left a spot for it. It's like mostly under the brain, and it's got the little brain stem coming out. And I was gonna sort of have the brain stem kind of like wrap around this, which oh no, it's going the wrong direction. No. Okay, probably won't be too bad. Back a little bit more. Okay, okay. This is Cosclay, so it should dry kind of, or not dry, it should cure flexible. So I can bend this later, I just need to get it into position for the brainstem. Okay, gotta redo a little bit of this, but that's fine. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, if the guy's like an info or something, then it would make sense for the character. Yeah, and I'm glad you have a friend who you're showing Hatchetfield stuff to, and your friend, like, enjoys the Hatchetfield and is getting into it. I've kind of given up recommending things to a lot of my friends because, it's like either they don't like it, like they thought they would, like I thought they would, or they just assume it's like one of my weird things that's like kind of really specific tastes. But occasionally I'll be something like, I actually think you'll really like this. And also, I don't want to keep being a hypocrite constantly recommending things to other people when I never get around to checking out things that people tell me to check out. Okay, let's work on cerebellum for a bit and then get back to trying to shape the folds. It was really fun seeing the finale in theaters. Finality? The finale in theaters. There were a bunch of cosplayers, and me and my friends were wearing shirts and stuff, and like crying. The end of Oak Street. Oh, that's the one with like the dinosaurs, right? Camping chair, that's cute. I'm starting with the brain first because it's gonna be like the hardest part of this. I also need to make like a little eyeball for the front of it, but that should hopefully be simpler. I don't know where my other polyclay is, so I don't know if I have any polyclay right now besides this. Like, I thought I had some, like, plain, what's it called? Like the nicer version of Sculpey, but I can't find it, even though it should be in the box with this stuff. So I'm like, damn it. Because I would be sculpting this out of just, like the nice Sculpey, if I knew where the fuck it was. It's so hard to shape. Lame. Maybe I will pirate End of Oak Street. I like a little bit of cheese in it. Um, it's like barely gonna fit in there, so I don't really need a lot of brainstem. But if I have a little bit extra, then I can just sort of shave it to the side it needs to be. Ice Cream Man? Haven't heard of that. I kind of want to see that one movie that's about like a peasant uprising in England. I can't remember what it's called right now, but it's about like a peasant uprising in England. So like the rich people sit back and do nothing while the workers work, and I'm like, yeah, power to the people. Thanks for clarifying, because for a second I read stoned and I was like, to death? What? The link for the short? Did you link that in here? Because I might have been not looking at it because I'm trying to fix these little wrinkles on this brain I'm trying to sculpt. Put some extra wrinkles in here from these spaces that are too wide. Amend that. Control C, I have to open up Orlando, put that. I have to organize everything, hold on. No, it's ghostly. I really like the song that's playing on my music that you can't hear in the background, so I gotta... Okay, stop after current. Put that in the corner. Wait a minute. I should rewatch Assassination Classroom instead of watching any of the many things that my friends have recommended. I haven't rewatched Ass Class in a long time. I really like that series. I kinda, okay. Old-timey wifey with a wicker basket fetish. That sounds creepy, and I'm kinda into it. I'm guessing things go horribly wrong. Stuff there. You know what? That one cat hair can stay there as a treat because it's on the bottom. It'll be really hard to see. What? Hold on. I'll put that up on the other screen. Wicker? Fuck it. What? Did they really show that in the poster? Wicker movie. Okay, I'm not saying that immediately. I'm just seeing some, like, thumbnails and stuff, but, is that one actor? The dad cop from Stranger Things? Wicker new movie poster release. Okay, I'm not saying a wicker dong, but she is, holding on to his big wicker pecs and, like, kind of holding onto his hip. I have not heard about this movie until just now. This sounds insane. I'm just like not interpreting the shapes properly. It sure does is doing that thing where like this one poster I'm looking at seems to cut off like right before like his really low waistline. Okay, Bibio.
Learning with Lulu Lalu. Okay, children. Can anyone tell me what 4 DUIs plus 26 missed child support payments equals?
This.
That's right. It equals 6 years in prison with no bail.
Guys, I don't want to go back there.
Welcome back to Assume with Ming. Hi, it's me, Ming. Today we're gonna make foolish assumptions about people. Gambling addict, overweight, white. I don't think I could say this word on TV.
The following broadcast is an important PSA from Disappearing Guy.
Nothing good on anyway.
Hello everyone, it's your favorite pal Ghostly here with the new Deus Ex Friends anime.
God, they have the best
Now available on
merch ads.
Store. All your favorites are here, like me, that Ming guy.
Hi.
Oh, and the lovely sweet Princess Candy. And you buy our figures, and you're a fool.
God, I kind of like the fucked up Gaber's Pondfish.
What's your deal then?
Well, what?
Oh, that's right, Angel. You're here too, you silly Willy. Billy? What the freaking heck are these ads anymore?
Learning with Luli Lalu. Okay, children. Can anyone tell me what 4 DUIs plus
Very
26
good.
min-
Ah. Oh, they shoot glitter all over the place. Oh, a screenshot of a trailer, okay. Like, I gotta, this looks insane. I wanna see this crazy movie. I swear I don't have a wicker fetish. I know that might be what it sounds like here, because I'm so interested. If this guy fucking with the wicker dicker over here, but this just sounds funny as hell, and also like kind of creepy. I'm assuming it's a horror. Oh my god, okay. What? Wow, just starts off like that, huh?
You needn't yell. We can smell you coming.
Lick my worm! So then, fisherwoman,
Lick
you
my
caught yourself a
worm.
lover yet? Love seems more burden than a prize.
Sorry.
Where's my mom? There's absolutely no shame in living out your remaining days alone.
I'll marry ya.
Oh,
I want you to make me a husband.
be at the chapel in a month.
Good.
Like the sexiest wicker motherfucker you've ever seen.
I am here to marry you.
I am here to marry you,
What's that?
human
Yes.
woman.
Is my husband. I heard that he's strong as a tree and just as hard.
This looks funny as fuck. I gotta see this.
Quicker. Straighten me right out.
You are the reason I live and breathe.
It's not natural. Men are not like that.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
This.
You know, you've made quite an impression. The wives, they're all aflutter.
I don't blame her. I climbed that.
Cousin.
You've become quite bold, haven't you, fisherwoman?
He has his days, I have mine, and we have our nights.
Oh my god.
Is someone being murdered?
Let's dig in.
I'll be fixing the bed this afternoon.
Oh my god.
It broke again.
You've got some sort of scheme going with the natural world, haven't you?
Mother Nature provides, I merely augment.
What the fuck? I'm fascinated. It's so uncomfortable. Like, how the hell does someone think of that? Was he looking at, like, a wicker armchair or something and being like, I wish I was a big, strong pair of arms?
Don't worry.
Don't
I
you
test all the
autoplay
potential
on
new family
me.
members with this machine.
Yeah, I'm like the wicker of all things. I mean, like, yeah, that has to, like, I don't know exactly the train of thought, but whoever they got there, Godspeed, man. Yeah. I'm trying to, like, smooth out this one area, but I keep messing it up a little bit. Real. I have to apply some water or something. Oh, no. Okay, wait. It's shaping up. Yeah, thanks for telling me about that movie. I'll try to find it in the future because what the hell? Honestly, yeah, I'm like, I haven't had a lot of wicker stuff. I mean, like, the, hell, baskets and stuff like that, but I'm just like, interesting? Plug this in. Now, nobody's gonna give some people new fetishes, I swear. I was gonna say a gross joke, but I've decided that, you know what, someone else in the comments has probably already said it. I don't need to say anything. People can think of that joke all by themselves. It's like, don't get into basket weaving with any particular ideas. And I enjoy having nightmares about wicker dongs. I just realized I'm gonna have to, like, put this somewhere until I can, get my old mini oven out of the corner. My, like, toaster oven that I used to bake clay in. I'm gonna have to, like, put this somewhere and hold it in place. I didn't think about that. I just realized that this brain is, like, severely uneven. Like, on this side, it's a lot more bulbous, and then it kind of, like, it's... This side's, like, thinner. That's fine, it could be a little uneven, it's natural. Smash that in a little bit, redefine those. Okay. Just in case, so the default to theater mode, that side's a bit messed up, but you know what? That's fine. Okay. Just barely fits in there. Yeah. Maybe I can just temporarily. It'd be nice to find some way where I could set it up so I can put it in the thing later. The I think metal I can touch this to. Metal or glass. Toaster oven, that's the word I was looking for. Mm, mm, shouldn't put those in an oven. Would that be okay in an oven? Need some metal. This is an absinthe spoon. Not my fancier one, but. It's one of the reasons I never look in comments. Sometimes the comments have gems in them. Sometimes I'm just like, why are people so obsessed with butt plugs? And I have a friend who's already like, she makes way too many jokes about butt plugs for me to just pass it off. I'm just like, can you stop spouting your weird butt plug fetish in public? I know she's probably just joking, but maybe if I make her uncomfortable enough about it, she'll stop making a joke. Okay, I could put that like that, and then I'll stand up. Yay! Can't even really quite. But it's free. Okay. Some of this noodle. There it is. And then make some sort of little like tubes that go in the back of this. And maybe, I don't know if I want them to go into the back thing here, or if I want them to just kind of go to the sides. I might want them to go to the sides. So I want this to be kind of in the back. I guess I could have it be slightly more forward. Well, I guess it could also be right in the middle of it. I'll figure it out. It's got wrinkles. It's got some intelligence, probably. It would be kind of funny to make like a smooth brain version. The eye's kind of fucked up and has like, I don't know, somehow give it like a derpy face. Little speech bubble that says 2 + 2 = fish. I feel like 2 plus 2 equals fish was the kind of smart-ass joke that the kids in that one elementary school I went to for smart kids would make, so 2 plus 2 equals 3. That's not the Clippers. They're there. Similar one. Considering trying to figure out how to make these like clear tubes, but I decided one's gonna be like a electrical sort of cord, and the other one's gonna have look like it has like blood in it. Oh, the piece of tinfoil scraped against a little tin box I have over here made a horrible noise. I put in the background. Hydration check. I just realized the bread I have over here is probably getting stale. Oh no. Why not food bread? Well, this stuff does cure flexible. I want to make sure it doesn't crack or anything by making the really bent parts pre-bent. Essentially skipping it. I should cut little notches into that to put that in place. That would be a good idea. A quick fruit for good. a safer place, maybe. That'll be good. Huh. Snowberry peace tea. Oh yeah, it's like a brand of tea. Unless you mean a different type of tea. Bunch of cold trees. Let's start wrapping these in the clay, because I just want to thicken them out a little bit while still having them moldable. I don't have any good tubing or anything else I could use, so. Sometimes I really like to just have like frozen grapes. They have such a texture to them. I also just really like grapes in general. And frozen grapes are also nice to put in a fancy little drink, because they kind of work like ice cubes, and I don't like ice cubes, so those are better. Ooh, yeah, blueberries too. Ostrich. makes sense. God, there's this like wine slushy mix that I've had for a long time because I keep forgetting it because I'm not really into alcohol. But I tried a sample of it at like the Fiery Foods Fest a long time ago. It's kind of funny, but because it's a cold thing at the Fiery Foods Fest. But anyway, it was quite nice, and I got some. Like, maybe I'll get some cheap white wine just to make this with. And that was years ago. And I still have the mix. But it had such a nice texture to it. It's like a really, really satisfying slushy, and the taste was really nice. But I keep forgetting I have it. I think I still have the instructions with it too. Okay, probably stop futzing with that. Attach this to the spoon. Careful. Ah, damn it. Okay, good, that didn't smash it too much. Okay, knock some on the other one, now this one be a bit thicker. Yogurt good. My favorite yogurt is plain, unflavored, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Because it's good for adding to smoothies to make a sweet thing. But you can also make like a tzatziki sauce out of it. Hell yeah, froyo. Frozen yogurt, very good, good texture. I usually just I use like frozen fruits and yogurt, and then I just kind of put them in a blender, and because the fruits are frozen, it kind of turns into like a froyo ice creamy kind of treat. And stresses out my mini blender a little bit, but you know, it works, so. Thing hasn't caught fire yet. I don't like mango, or at least not mango yogurt. I really like mango stuff, so I would be like, hell yeah. But it always sucks when there's one flavor you just don't like. And it's like, man, you better eat all the mango. Or it sucks when like there's like a pack of something and you're like, oh boy, what a good discount to get this in bulk. And then like it's it has like stuff you like, but it also has a few things that you don't like, and you're like, is it worth it? Is it worth it to be stuck with something I don't even know if I'm gonna eat? I'll have to try to get someone else to eat. Uh-huh. Just knowing how gross I want to make this, because I'm kind of enjoying making the little, like, noodly tendrils, because I like noodly tendrils. They're fun. So I'm like, maybe I could put something that kind of looks like intestines around this part. Just like make a bunch of little bits. Oh, it's very slightly off from center. But if I decided I don't care. I don't know. Do you have a friend or someone who likes Mako? A neighbor? A classmate? Maybe you could just bring them some and be like, here, please eat this. You can't really drop it off at a little free pantry because it's like yogurt, so it's gotta be refrigerated. It's not about... No, it's about good. Okay. Yeah, it's about what I pictured. Okay. Aww. Maybe you can reach out and be like, hey, I don't know if you like yogurt, but like, do you like mango enough where you would eat yogurt just to have mango? Please try the mango yogurt. Always helps to have a friend who likes the things that you don't like, so if he accidentally gets some in a big bonus pack, you could be like, hey friend, I got some treaties for you. No, 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 no. Just like fold that over there, or... No. No. Should probably be fine. What the hell? Maybe when it's like... Okay, when it's resting, that'll work. Alright. Tendrils currently... If I do want to put little guts in here, I'll have to like... Oh yeah, that's way too off center. I can put a notch here. Using my nail file. Huh. Well then, like, yeah, you could eat the blueberries, so what the hell? Okay, no, I did not quite... That one's too far over. Okay, the only way to fix this is just to widen this one a little bit, I think. And then I'll have to glue it in place on the side. That's better. Okay. Doesn't hold in place very well now, but I can just glue it. Okay, so... Oh, have... Well... Hmm. Mm-mm. I wonder if I should glue this in place now and then put the bottom stuff around it, or if I should do that first and then put this on top of it. Do that first and put that on top of it. Hydration check. I'll fit all this in here, maybe not. Hmm. Might be cooler if I don't fill that into the top, but if I put the noodly, like, intestine looking things under that, and then maybe put like a little, clear cover over it to show that they're not just like exposed to the elements, I think that would probably make more sense. I can just save these little bits for another thing. Maybe. But I kind of want to saw part of this out of the way. Mark that. Chop through this. Hit. Try to remove some of this. I hate what a fucking muscle weakness I'm having. Getting so tired just from like doing stuff like this. Well, there's different like types of mango flavoring. There's some mango that like actually tastes like mango, and there's some mango that's just like candy mango. Ugh. And there are certain things where it's like, you know, if it's like mixing with the flavor of the yogurt, it's gonna taste different than like a mango soda or something like that. So that makes sense. Ah, good old fashioned vanilla. I like plain unflavored, or I like honey yogurt. I could cut this at like a slant so I could keep part of it supported with the brain, but then I could do a little bit more depth with the guts. Should have these over. Do a little bit. Or beat up clippers. Okay, can't go too low. Unless I go like this, haha. Oh wait, I can get really deep there. No, I don't try too hard. I think I have something that I won't have to like bake. Because something inside like this won't really need to be flexible or anything. I'd be able to use some like, oh yeah, I think I have some like a smooth leather cord that I can just like paint intestine colors. It's like a blood wash. Should be good. I think I have enough some like white cord. Should be easier to make look like intestines. I'm gonna tear this up enough to get some pieces out so I could put a few noodles through here and make it look like it's all connected underneath the green platform. Frozen Welch's gummies. I would not have ever thought of that. Interesting. Oh, careful with this because I'm tired. Get that piece up there. Ooh, I had an idea for this one. Okay, If I want to get like really gross bio horror, I can include my favorite thing, tentacles, by putting little. I can like drill holes through here and then put the. Maybe able to drill through here. Ooh, yeah, I can drill holes through here and put little anchor wires and then make like little tentacle legs coming out. You want to do that? Yeah, it would be fun. Okay. That was nice. I'm a little picky about gummies, but sometimes I do like a firm chewiness. Sometimes if it's too firm, it just kind of hurts, but on account of my teeth are made of plastic. But sometimes it's fun. I'm gonna read that one. thickest one, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Motherfucker. I should rest my hands for a second longer. Ah. How long? Oh, it's been 2 hours. Okay. Ah. I guess that would be a good cue to take a little break and sort of eat my treaty as I got off to the side. I have some guavas. I'm so excited they started selling guavas at the grocery store right around the corner. I really like guavas. And also nopales. I don't usually get nopales anywhere. And these are like a little baklava treaties, and this is rock solid. I think it's a little bit stale. That's probably what they were selling them 2 for 1 at the Mediterranean market. But if I can find my toffee hammer, I can smash this into bits and maybe have some. And honestly, don't know what this is, but I love this stuff from the Mediterranean market. These are grapes, and these are freaking raspberry blackcurrant Swedish fish that I got on discount at the Sprouts. And I wouldn't have got them if they weren't on discount because they're apparently like $8 usually. Anyway. Oh, guava. I fucking love guava. If you ever have the chance to eat something with like guava in it, because for the longest time I couldn't like find guavas unless I went way down to the South Valley to one of the Mexican markets, which is like the only places that have them. Yeah, like guava juice, guava candy. I love the stuff. It's very fruity and very fragrant. Anyway. This is apricot juice. They had these huge bottles of apricot juice at the market that I got the little baklavas at and stuff like that. And the guy was like, "Yeah, those are buy one get one too. Go get another bottle." And I was like, "For $2.50, man, hell yeah!" And it tastes like drinking an apricot. It's like I can like taste the fuzzy skin of the apricot in this drink. It truly is just like drinking a whole apricot. Best apricot drink I've ever had. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my little treaties, and I'm gonna keep rewatching Digital Circus. And maybe I'll what was it called? Damn it, there was something we were talking about at the Rad Party earlier where they were like, the whole series is free on YouTube, and I was like, oh, it is? Robot Circus? Something like that? Something about robots. It's a bunch of short animations about robots, and it's supposed to be really cool. Anyway, I have to find that, and I have to watch that while letting my hands rest. And then I can do this. Okay. Big stretch check. Okay, I'm gonna sign off. Stop rambling. Go do all that stuff I was rambling. Anyone hanging out, have yourself, some treaties. And drink a water and stretch your hands. And good luck on any last second projects. Get the good sleepy time.